July 1999. We had a free class, free hour in school. No teacher was in the classroom. And the principal came and said that if you maintain silence, I will not assign any teacher to your class. If you make noise, then I'll have to assign some teacher to your class. And we didn't want any teacher to be in the class, so we decided to keep silent. And we started playing a game, a word-building game of dumb charades. In dumb charades, somebody will act out something and you have to guess what is it. And we were just 20 of us in the class, the bioscience students, and we were playing this game. And I was leading in points in this game, closely followed by one other classmate. He was the second. And as we were playing, I noticed that one third classmate was giving hints to the second classmate about the answers, basically. You know, he was cheating in the game. So I told him, hey, don't cheat, because I want to win. You know, it's always, we have the desire to win, to excel at any cost sometimes. After some time, I again noticed that this boy is again helping this other, the second, who is in the second place. And I got irritated. In a fit of anger, I just turned and hit this fellow. Don't do that. And I hit him. I hit him quite hard. And then I got ready, because I thought, now he'll also swing back his hand. That's how the fight will start, and I was ready. Surprisingly, he didn't fight. He just was holding his arm. I had boxed him. It was paining for him. He just held his arm. He was not smaller than me. He was of decent size. It's not like I was picking on somebody small. I picked up somebody same size. We could have had a well-matched fight if he had wanted. But he didn't want to fight. He just held his arm. He was in pain. He was rubbing his arm. Then I thought maybe he will not hit back because he doesn't want to fight, but he's surely going to tell something. He just looked at me. He didn't even tell me anything. He didn't even scold me or, abuse me. Nothing. He just kept quiet. And guess what? That started making me feel horrible. When I hit somebody and they hit me back, I feel fine. He also hit me. I also hit him. That's it. When I hit somebody and they don't retaliate, it makes me miserable. I have seen this also in life. When I abuse somebody and that person doesn't tell anything and responds with silence, I'm miserable. I wish that you talk back, and I try to instigate him or her even more. Come on, man, shout what? You're not a man. You can't fight, huh? Fight, man. It's not manliness to fight. It's strength to just keep silent. It's greater strength to smile back. If that person forget fighting. If he keeps silent itself, I get so agitated. If he smiles back at me, I get psyched. I just can't take it. I hit you and you're smiling back at me. No wonder, there's great power in silence and smile. Anyway, this guy didn't smile at me, but he kept silent. And I was feeling miserable. I was feeling horrible. I was feeling so terrible and I didn't know what to do. I wanted to make up with him. I told him sorry. He just nodded. No, sorry is not enough. Sorry is so not enough, not sufficient. I want to do something more. And that is when I started praying to Swami. I said, Swami, today I am buying and getting a new white handkerchief. If you bless this handkerchief, I'm going to gift this to him as my apology gift. So please, if you can bless this handkerchief, I'll be grateful to you. Now, these were the days in 1999, July. The gold plating work was going on in Kulwant Hall. You can see wherever we sit, the devotees sit. It's another beautiful thing, They wanted to make the area where Swami sits fully golden. Swami said, no, don't make my area golden. Where the devotees sit, make that golden. I think probably this is the only temple on earth where the devotees region is gold plated and not the sanctum sanctorum. Later on they said, Swami, devotees area is done now, please let us allow us to do over here. Then Swami said, okay, if it makes you happy, do it here. The devotees are happy when we make the sanctum sanctorum golden, but the Lord is happy when he makes the devotee sitting area golden. So anyway, this gold plating work was going on in Kulwant Hall, because of which darshans had been shifted to Purnachandra Auditorium. And some days Swami would go from Purnachandra Auditorium to the Sai Kulwant Hall to supervise all this work that was going on. And on such days, whichever class is the last coming into Purnachandra, if Swami happens to be in Kulwant Hall, that class which is last gets the opportunity to sit in the path, along the path between the Kulwant Hall and between the Purnachandra Auditorium. So that's one extra bonus darshan that the class that is coming in last gets. And that day our class was last. And as Swami had gone to Kulwant Hall, we sat along the carpet that connects the main gate, ladies' side main gate of Kulwant Hall with the Purnachandra back entrance. On that path, along the path, we were seated. I had this kerchief with me. And sure enough, Swami came, and for somebody along the path, he created vibhuti. And I got this opportunity to go and give him the handkerchief. Swami wiped his hand. There were 3 nice finger marks of vibhuti. I felt very nice. Surely, This classmate of mine, Sridhar, he's going to be happy when I give this to him. I got it blessed, and I was sitting there. After Swami went into the Purnachandra auditorium, we all went and sat for darshan in the auditorium. Guess what? In the auditorium, once again Swami created vibhuti for somebody. But this time, though I got up to go to Swami, there was one lecturer who came from the other side, and now Swami is facing him, and he gave the handkerchief. But to my utter surprise and pleasant shock, Swami just didn't take the handkerchief from him, did an about turn, asked me for the handkerchief that I was having. Oh my God, this is the only time in my life where on the same evening I have been able to offer a handkerchief twice to Swami. And in that one time, Swami has turned and asked for it. It feels more special, you know, rather than you thrusting it when he asks for it. It feels even more special. And I really felt that Swami was encouraging me and patting me, saying that this decision is good. Now I was feeling, Swami, maybe tomorrow I'll get another handkerchief, you bless that, and that I will give him. This is a special one, you know, twice blessed. But I kept up my promise. I went to him. I told him, hey, I'm really sorry. And he had noticed. He said, don't be sorry. I don't think you are wrong. Because if you were wrong, Swami would not have responded like this to you. This is another mistake we make, you know. If Swami talks nicely to some person, we think that he's an angel. We think that he's having wings and he's God. If Swami doesn't look at somebody, we think he's the devil. I think this is the greatest mistake we make. We have no idea of a person's past, present, future, why Swami is doing what to whom. Please let us not get judgmental even on that. Let us remember that even Hanuman was just a monkey. Monkey becomes God because he is with God. Otherwise here, when we come from stores, when the monkey snatches, we shoo it away, right? We don't tell, oh Hanuman, take. Yeah, some blessed souls may do that, but otherwise we take a stick and chase it away. Don't want to give even one little grapefruit that is there in our cover. But we'll go and give 1,000 rupees in Hanuman temple and tell, oh monkey God. That's the difference when you stand beside God and when you stand away from God. So also, this boy, yeah, he had made that mistake, but he told me that, hey, you are blessed, man. I saw Swami blessed you twice. I saw today, two times you gave handkerchief. Hey, lucky fellow, he told. So he had noticed it also. And I told him, yes, he blessed it twice. You know why? Because it's for you. And then I told him the story and gave him the handkerchief. At that moment, the Sridhar came and gave me such a hug. I am telling you, unbelievable that joy was. He gave me such a warm hug. I was sure that all that enmity, everything is forgotten. That is the power of giving. And I felt that is the power of praying for others, you know. How many times I have prayed for Swami to take my kerchief, he never takes. I said, Swami, for him I want to give, take. Oh, he takes. That is when I discovered, when I have any problem, I tell others, yeah, I will pray for you, you pray for me, okay? Because somehow if you pray for me, I think God will listen. If I pray for myself, God doesn't listen. Because God listens to selfless prayers. When I pray for myself, it is selfish. I have my own interest in mind. Now imagine when we do Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu. I felt that by praying for one person selflessly, I got such joy. If we are able to pray Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu for the whole universe selflessly, how much joy we get.